Zach, obviously, any pitcher would want that type of run support. Mickey talked about how sometimes, though, it can be difficult to stay focused when you have that type of lead. What is the challenge of just trying to keep it locked in when the game gets a little bit out of reach like that?
I don't know. I think I'm to the point now where it's kind of, it is what it is, and you just stay locked in, and you have to stay locked in. So I think it's an easy mindset for me now. I can deal with that and just keep going out there.
Mickey's been pretty clear the last few days today about now how urgent things are starting to get. Did you feel like there's a sense of urgency tonight going into the start and starting this short homestand?
I don't think there's a sense of urgency on my part. I just want to go out there and just put up zeros every time I go out. It doesn't matter, what situation we're in. It's my job, and so I try to go out there and do it every time. I try to put the stop to, the road series that we just had. But it's just going out there and doing your job, basically.
Zach, what was the feeling in that first inning? I mean, you guys obviously struggled scoring and to put up 8 there.
Yeah, it's good. Anytime you score runs, it's good. So, it's always a plus, especially for me. I can sort of just, not really put it in cruise control, but not worry so much, So you just go out there and just pound the zone and just try to get it, quick inning, inning after inning.
Now that you're consistently leading off, how much do you kind of view your role in that first inning as trying to be a spark plug for the team?
Yeah, I'm just trying to do everything I can to get on base. Saw second baseman way back there. Kind of like they did like last week to me. So, the bunt was there, and just lead off the game any way I can to get on first. So it worked out.
Mickey was talking about how as soon as you get into first there, you immediately turn back to the dugout, and it was pretty excited. Did you feel like it gave the group a lift?
Yeah. I think anytime you start the game, it's an exciting play. Kind of gets the guys going, and then JD with the big hit there. Went in scoring 8 runs, I think. So great way to start the game.
How badly did you guys need an inning like that as a group?
Yeah, absolutely. Everything was clicking there, and just get out to a good lead. It's something it's been tough for us, so it is huge.
Jeff, are you okay physically?
Yeah.
He just took you out to give you a rest?
Yeah. Just been playing a lot of games, so just kind of precautionary, just give me a few innings off. And
the first thing with how you guys struggle offensively was just describe the feeling in the clubhouse when you guys were piling up the runs and hits.
It was awesome. Just get such a big lead there, and just kind of a comfortable game. I think that's the first one we've had basically all season where we've been ahead, and just hopefully get a few more of those under our belt.
When you get thrown out of third there, do you think there's any way you're scoring 8 runs in the inning at that point?
No, maybe it's a good thing I did, led to some more runs, maybe, who knows, but it was a little unfortunate, but it was an unbelievable throw by him. It was awesome. Good play.
Given what's ahead of you in the schedule, did you sense from Mickey or the coaching staff a little urgency in this stretch you're about to embark upon?
Yeah.
If so, what did they say?
They didn't say much, but I think when we play the Marlins, we gotta win every single game, and you gotta beat the teams you should beat, and you gotta play the top teams well. Try to get back in this race.
It was a lot of fun to kind of break out as a team, as an offense. Obviously Rosie with the big hit, and everybody else, chipping in some way or another. Something we've been waiting for, and we're hoping to keep it rolling.
Mickey had said the last couple of days there was more sense of urgency that was needed. Did you get that message from him before the game or even during the game? And did you sense a little difference in the approach?
I think it actually probably started when we were in San Diego, coming off a tough series in Milwaukee. We were kind of hanging in there. The division wasn't really playing all that well, and so we were kind of hanging in there. But now is as good a time as any time to start making our move, and you can fall into the whole, it's a long season, but that can be a trap sometimes. You get a little too complacent, and all of a sudden you're 10 games out and you have no shot. So I think we're really focused on continuously going out there with the intentions to win ball games, to leave everything out there, because all of a sudden it can be June and July and August, and the season is behind us. So we got to stay focused, and we got to play some good baseball here down the stretch, and enjoy these games here at home, and then it's on the road again. So
When teams are having trouble hitting, sometimes there's so much analysis coming from so many different places, coaches and even outside the organization. Is there a sense that maybe this team had to just get back to basics and instinctually throw the basketball rather than overthinking things?
yeah, that's certainly something that can happen. I mean, there's just so much information available here at this level, and Chili does a good job of keeping things simple for us. He always tries to make sure that we just have a plan when we go up there, to make sure that we're really not thinking about mechanics when we're up there. We're not thinking about where the ball is going to go. We're just thinking, what's the best way to beat this pitcher, and so he tries to keep it simple. And I think, we've had some struggles over the past week or so, but I think we got a lot of really, really good hitters in this lineup, guys who can do all kinds of different things, and power, speed, spray the ball all over the field, and so I think we're going to put it all together here very soon.
Can you talk about the lift McNeil gives you when he starts the game off with that type of energy?
Yeah, I mean it's just amazing. He never ceases to surprise us. I mean he's just kind of like he came from back in time. He's that small ball guy that, he puts a bunt down in the first inning and then he hits a homer. He'll surprise you with his pop too, and he does it all for us. He makes plays in the infield and the outfield, and so he's been our spark plug, and he's been our consistent guy that we know is going to give us a shot every time he goes up there, and so we feed off of him for sure.